Hi. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I have a great topic about VAWA. So, just last week, we did a live explaining what VAWA is. And so, I have another great topic for you. So the topic is, can I still qualify for VAWA if I do not have any evidence? So this is a topic that a lot of people think they may not qualify because they don't have any documents to prove that they're a victim of abuse, or they just, don't have any documents at all. So this live is going to touch on, again, can I still qualify for VAWA if I do not have any evidence to prove abuse? Real quick, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm an immigrant. However, we do help people um, all over the US and internationally as well. We help clients nationwide with their US immigration matters. So, before we jump into the actual topic, I just want to touch quickly on what is VAWA. VAWA stands for Violence Against Women's Act. So, unfortunately, you may have someone who does not have legal status, or they may not have like a green card, and they're here in the US and they're in a marriage and they are experiencing abuse. This happens in a lot of cases. So, Violence Against Women's Act allows them to be able to self file for their own green card while they're here in the US, even while they're still married. But it gives them a means to get a green card and they don't have to rely on, in this case, we're going to discuss if they're married to a US citizen or green card holder spouse and experiencing abuse um, based on that spouse. So there are other people that can qualify for VAWA, but again, for this video, we're just focusing on the person that does not have legal status, but they're married to a green card holder and they're being abused by the green card holder, or they're married to a US citizen and being abused by that person. So, again, unfortunately, it's all too common that they may feel that they're being taken advantage of by this spouse, and thus we have VAWA, a means that you can file for your own green card. So, who qualifies for VAWA? Again, it's the person. In this case, we're speaking about the one who's married to a US citizen or a green card holder. And so, the main question that we get all the time, who, I'm sorry, not who, but I don't have any documents to prove that I've been abused. So, how can I prove this? What do I need to show to prove that I've been abused? So, let me, help you come up with a way where we can help you. And by this, I want to say there are different ways and different type of documents that you can provide in order to show that you qualify for VAWA. And so just remember, for VAWA, you want to be able to show that you've experienced abuse or extreme cruelty in the marriage. And there are different ways to show that. You don't have to show physical abuse. You can show emotional, verbal, psychological, financial abuse. There are different ways. And so we can help you put your case together. A lot of clients think, again, that they don't have enough, but by the time we consult with them and we start working with them, we're able to pull out enough documents to present a really good case. And one way we do that is with your affidavit. An affidavit is your personal statement about what you've experienced. So the affidavit written by you is very, very, very important in a VAWA case because you're telling USCIS your case and why you qualify for VAWA. Again, Violence Against Women's Act is VAWA. And another way where you can prove that you've been a victim of abuse by your US citizen or green card holder spouse is by having a professional write you a report. Now, this will go a long way for your case, especially if you don't have like a police report or something to show. And so you can speak with a licensed counselor or any type of professional, a social worker, anyone that knows you and knows what you've experienced. These documents go a long way to supporting your case because remember, again, with VAWA, Violence Against Women's Act, you're filing that you've experienced abuse in your marriage. And again, there are different ways to file for VAWA. So in this case, we're only talking about those who are filing because of abuse from their spouse, US citizen spouse or green card holder spouse. And thank you so much, those who are joining me. So happy to have you here. If you have any brief questions, I can answer them quickly. However, I'll just go ahead and continue. Um, but again, there are different ways to experience abuse, and a counselor, a professional, someone that you've shared your experiences with can write a letter for you on your behalf detailing what you've shared with them and why you qualify for abuse. One quick tidbit before I jump off, I wanted to share. Just remember that when you're filing for VAWA, you are self filing to get a green card. You do not need a sponsor like a regular adjustment of status case where you need a sponsor. You need someone to be financially responsible for you. With VAWA, you do not need that. You can self file for yourself. Um, you can support yourself. Um, Also, you need to be ready to prove that you are legally married. So if you cannot prove that you're legally married, VAWA may not work for you. You want to prove that you're legally married and also that you're married to a US citizen or a green card holder. And also, if you can be divorced and file for VAWA, but you want to make sure that if you are divorced, that you file for the green card, that is, within 2 years of the divorce. Because if you wait too late, you may not be eligible for VAWA. Also, you want to prove that the marriage was in good faith. The marriage was legitimate. You were married to this individual, and this is why, my marriage was legitimate and real. You also want to be able, again, to show that you were subjected to battery or extreme cruelty. And there are different ways to show that. Don't be discouraged when you hear that term. There are different ways to prove it. It may not be that hard. And of course, I'm here. I can help you. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm a U.S. immigration lawyer, and I'm here to help you present your best case. Also, you want to prove that you have lived with your abusive spouse. That's really important that you show that you have lived with them. And again, there are different ways to prove that you lived with your abusive spouse. It doesn't just have to be a copy of a lease. There are different ways, and it can be very simple. Also, you want to prove that you, the petitioner, or whoever is self filing for VAWA, does have good moral character. And so this is really important too. Um, so that's it. VAWA can be a really good tool, to be able to self file for your own green card. You may be in a relationship and you may think that everything is perfect, but you actually may be eligible for VAWA. You may be experiencing what amounts to extreme cruelty. You would be surprised. Remember, to file for VAWA, you can experience emotional abuse, verbal abuse. Doesn't just have to be physical abuse here. So, take advantage of what may be available to you. And if you don't know, please give us a call. We can consult with you and let you know if your case qualifies for VAWA. My number is 833-810-1234. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm an immigration lawyer. My office is located in Atlanta, Georgia. However, we do help clients all over the US. Immigration is federal law, so we're not restricted to just clients in Georgia. We help clients all over the US and internationally as well. If you're watching live on YouTube, thank you again for watching. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you again for tuning in. It was a pleasure being here with you. Please like and share this video. There may be people out there that need to hear this information. Please, please, please like, share, or subscribe. Thank you again, and feel free to ask any questions that you may have. All right, have a good one. Until next time. Thank you.